Will Ferrell. And star of the new series, The Long Road Home, Kate Bosworth. Plus, the very hot music group Why Don't We performs their new hit, These Girls. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
How you doing, sir?
Good morning.
She gets that everywhere she goes.
Y'all better remain calm. It's Tuesday. You know how you get on a Tuesday.
What's the theory on a Tuesday, just so we're all on the same page?
Well, Gelman doesn't like when I say this because I happen to always be right. But Tuesday audiences
Yeah.
come in like a lion. See
Yeah.
that, all that hooting and howling?
Yeah.
They'll be asleep in 3 minutes. You know what it is?
We have
Can't
such
figure
a
it
great
out.
list of guests. They will not sleep. We just ran
That's
into
true.
Will Ferrell
We
backstage.
did. We ran into Will Ferrell. You guys,
Great haircut.
it's very interesting. Today is November 7th. It's election day, which I suspect is why there's a lot of young people here, right? Is there no school? Is that it? Right.
Well, I think they're skipping for why don't we? Some of them.
Gelman, some people don't have school.
For the city kids, yeah, for the election.
Right. That's who I'm talking to. But anyway, what I'm saying is, Will Ferrell backstage, doesn't he look almost like a politician?
Well, he said he's running, but I think he was kidding.
Yeah.
I think he was talking about his cardio.
He looked like the president of the United States.
He did come in very presidential.
Yeah.
It was so intimidating. We didn't even say hi. I didn't realize it was Will Ferrell.
I know.
Because he had
he
had such a disposition.
like a grown-up, like a grown-up.
And then, you know, in the restroom, some of the crew from the band was there, and there's some purple hair, and I knew it was part of the band. Is coming up in just a little bit. It's
Because of the purple hair?
It's always interesting to run into the guests in the restroom before they come out to the show. It's kind of a first for me. I don't want to give them all my best stuff.
Right.
So I save it. Talk show host discipline.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So what goes on? Like, take me through it.
Oh, no.
Because no. Listen, men, quiet down. We want to know, what goes on in there? Like, is there small talk?
Yeah, there's generally small talk. Usually I see some of the crew. Julian and I have been on the same schedule many times. A lot of the crew, right? First minute after the top of the hour. And we'll just, you know, we'll nod, and usually he says...
You stand there and kibitz?
You stand there and you face,
You face forward. I got
face
that.
forward. You don't really turn to the side, and you sort of say things like, great show. Wasn't Kelly amazing? What are we doing next? How's your day? Did you ride your motorcycle? I mean, stuff like guy stuff.
Just
you know?
small talk.
Yeah, just chit-chat. I run out of guy talk in about 30 seconds.
But you said there's a screen there, right?
Well, there's a divider.
A divider?
Much like a cubicle divider in between the two gentlemen.
Huh.
I'm not that tall to look over, so don't ask.
Didn't you want to know that?
I can read your
right?
mind.
Like, as a lady, I want to know what's happening. Because women, we have full coverage. We have full coverage. It doesn't stop us from, like, passing things underneath the stall and having full communication with each other. And sometimes we just all cram into one altogether anyway.
And you're fine with that. It's not so much like that.
Women are very, like, we are evolved in that way.
Well,
it's like, it's a gathering.
I've walked in and I have heard gentlemen on the toilet, on the phone with their spouses, having very candid conversations.
Yeah, what's that like?
Usually it's about charges and shopping and stuff like that I've walked in on.
Right.
That's what I've and then you don't know, do you acknowledge that you're in there and they know, or do you just be quiet and get in and get out and not wash your hands? I opt for the latter normally, just so that I don't disturb the conversation.
You don't wash your hands?
I wash them in my dressing room, but I get out of there fast before I'm detected.
Right.
You know.
So interesting.
Actually, I'll explain after.
It's very funny. Like, I would think it would probably be weird, like, if you walked into a bathroom stall and there were, like, 5 guys in the stall. That would be weird, right?
Well, another guy in the stall, that would be weird. You don't need four more. It's like just +1, and it's already a strange party.
Oh, yeah, no, see, women are different. Like, we can all crowd in there, and it's like, here, you lean against the door is broken, because, of course, the ladies' bathroom stall door is always broken. That little thing never lines up with the hole, does it? Never does. You gotta lean over, and I'm short, so I got short arms, so I gotta hold it from behind. I'm squatting over here.
Are you still talking about the door?
No. Just kidding.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
The euphemisms are flying.
I'm still talking about
I've had the luxury of being able, there's been lines or something, and invited to use by myself the women's one toilet before. It smells so nice. It's pretty. And there's usually a spray.
That's hashtag fake news.
No,
and I'll tell you right now.
I've been in the one at the gym.
I have never in my life heard of a women's room that was so spacious and empty that we would invite a man into the room.
No, it's a one
Oh,
stall.
please come in, Ryan. It's so empty here, and there's not a line for us, the ladies' room at all, ever.
Do you know at Anna's gym, that to me is used more by women than men, and I walk in and I'm so careful about everything because I know after me a woman's going to come in and I don't want to, be that guy.
Just so you know, women in ladies' rooms, we can all agree, it's like it takes on another, it's disgusting. We are gross, and if you're saying you're not gross, you're a liar. Because women in women's rooms are disgusting. And I will say Anna's gym is unique.
It's unique, right? It's
unique.
pretty.
It's
a pretty
beautiful.
smell. It's pretty.
It's
There's a flower.
smell.
There's an orchid.
They have that they have a spray.
It's so fun, that spray.
They have something called, okay, I'm just going to say it, poop-pourri. Have you heard of that? Oh, everybody knows about it? I was like, what is this revolutionary product? So you're supposed to spray it before you
Problem is,
do that. I try not to do that at the gym anyway.
well, listen, we promise we're gonna shift conversations, but let's just make...
No, we're not. You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah. 7 minutes of toilet talk. Good morning. But if you spray the stuff, everybody knows that you've just done your thing because the spray is there. So what's the lesser of two evils? You use the spray.
Yeah, I think the spray smell is definitely better than the alternative. Don't you think?
I don't know. With guys, there's a pride factor.
Oh, right. No, I know. The pride factor is sometimes wafted into my dressing room.
That's what
my dressing room is next door to the men's door, and I'm like,
the pride factor.
What's going on in there? Like, was it chili day yesterday, or what?
Speaking of chili day.
Yes.
Watch this. Friday is going to be chili day. It's dropping to 25 degrees. Winter's coming. It's like AccuWeather warning. It's a red bar for the forecast, and they're saying it's going to be freezing.
Last night I was in Central Park with Joaquin. It was his school's skating party. They had a skating party for the ice skating party for the school. So we were in Central Park last night, and it started at 6, and we walked through the park at 6, and by the time we got there, we were both sweating. We had to take off our jackets and take off our sweatshirts, and and in the grand tradition of Joaquin and me, I got my skates on. I put my feet into the rental skates that are still moist from the person before that had them on. So I bite down and I tie them on, and then I start walking out to the ice with him, and he sees his friends, and he's like, "You don't have to skate," and off he goes. Like, he just goes off and leaves me there in the skates, in the moist skates, and I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, now I know. Yes. I got distracted by the moist. Like, I just had a bad flashback. I was like, wait a minute. I did. They were moist. So over the course of the skating party, all of a sudden, and it was a gorgeous night. Like, it's something so beautiful about a skating rink surrounded by Central Park, surrounded by beautiful buildings lit up. Like, it was really, really gorgeous. But all of a sudden, it got colder and colder, and my jacket went on, his jacket went on, gloves went on. Then you had to go inside to get some hot chocolate because it got so cold outside. So it was it was like two different parties. I felt winter roll in.
And so, well, Friday, it's the first official freeze, they're saying. So I was talking with some of our staff about what the protocol is if you're going to be out in the cold. And apparently you're not supposed to wear thermals. I think...
I mean...
Like, everyone laughed at me when I said I was going to wear thermals under my jeans. They said, your jeans are going to feel tight. And I said, I like that.
I mean, it's a lot of clothes to put on because everything here happens in short. You're going to be outside for a finite amount of time. You're not out there like chopping wood.
No, I'm not.
You're out there walking to work. Like you're going to be outside for a finite amount of time. So I think you can.
So don't do the.
I don't think you need. But although I saw you last week when it was like 65, and he was in quilted sweats and Ugg boots. I'm not kidding.
They're comfortable.
I know, but I was still like, pace yourself. This is still, we're in springtime.
Well, Gelman tells me that your body actually acclimates to the cold winter. So what feels cold now towards the end of winter will not be a problem at all. Your body, there's science behind your body. That's what he tells me. He's full of it.
That's a lie.
No, totally.
He said
he'll be wearing shorts in this weather at the end of the winter.
Anybody here wear shorts towards the end of the winter?
Yeah.
I know, no, not you. You're a young boy, and young boys wear shorts all winter long, and that's like a thing at school. Like, if you can get through the whole winter in shorts,
it's like
you're one of the cool kids, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm excited that winter's coming. I think for the holidays, it's kind of a charming, cozy thing. You can laugh at me when I come in my thermals and have to change.
I do believe that it's probably magical. Like, we have a lot of people that always come here from Florida or California or right. And that's exactly how you should experience winter. 2 days here, a week there, winter.
Right.
But when you plunge into winter for decades of your life, I'm over winter.
You're done.
I don't. Yeah, winter to me is one day is too much.
Well, the first freeze, beware. It's beautiful out today. So last night, just to go back to the skating, is it it's a party with the kids? And
I guess this is his new high school. So his old school used to do a skating party too. So they have a once a year ice skating.
And they want to
party
ditch the parents so they can go hang out with the.
Well, what was funny was when I got the invitation, you buy tickets, and I say to him, "Are you going to want to go to the skating party for your school?" And he goes, "Yeah, sure." And I go, "So how many tickets should I buy?" Thinking he would say just one. And he goes, "Well, two. One for me and one for you." And I was like, "Okay,
that's sweet.
All right, that's sweet." Like he still wants to go to the skating party with me. So then as we started approaching the skating rink and he starts hearing the music play, he starts sort of like under his breath going, "Probably gonna be the only one here with a mom."
This was his...
And I was like, "No, I don't think so," because I was looking at like 5 other moms standing like awkwardly like by the entrance, also having been ditched by their teenagers. And he goes, "Well, I'm pretty sure none of the other parents are coming." And I go, "Well, I'll tell you what. How about if I just walk in there, I'll walk you in, make sure you get in, and then if it's too humiliating to have your mom, we can just pretend that I'm your young nanny."
But this was his idea.
It was his idea. But once they get around their friends, like
then everything changes.
Yeah, and then I didn't have my glasses on last night, and I didn't realize I was standing near him, and I was looking for him. I was looking for him on the ice, and I was like standing next to him, and I turn and I look, and it's him, and he's sitting with a group of his friends, like guys and girls, and I just turn and I look and I go, "There you are," and he goes. And I spin around, and I'm wearing ice skates on the floor, on the ground, so I'm like very awkward, and I just like awkwardly shuffle away from his table.
Just a note on your vision. I mean, this is the same woman that in front of me thought I was a woman from her gym or Justin Bieber. As we passed each other on the sidewalk in front of the office. We need an exam.
My girlfriends the other day, I passed them on the street, and I had my headphones on, right? So they must have said hello to me, and I didn't hear them, and I didn't see them, and they're like, boy, you know, you've gotten pretty highfalutin now that Ryan's there, you know, and say hi to us. And I was like, what makes you think I can see you on the street? You would have to have flares, like, and a shirt that says, hi, Kelly, in neon lights for me to see you.
We need an eye exam.
I know. No, I just don't wear my glasses because I think I can retrain my eyes to see.
Doesn't work like that,
I know,
right?
I know. That's what they say. Hey, a big show today.
All right, shall
Ferrell's
we?
Here.
You think it was him? You think it was him?
Maybe it wasn't.
Also, the lovely and talented Kate Bosworth is here.
Yes. And a performance by the music group Why Don't We?
So now it's time for morning wake-up travel trivia. Shall we do it?
I got my streamers. That was exciting. That was exciting. Yesterday, my wand didn't have streamers. Oh, no. And I've learned that you have to do a light, for the streamers, you do a light toss. Yeah. Light toss. So today, I thought there was confetti in here because after yesterday's light toss of confetti that went nowhere, I was like, oh, I better really toss it. And it was streamers again. Oh. So I think you're sabotaging me.
Yeah. And you're just figuring that out now?
Yeah.
Like it's been 17
It only takes
years.
me 17 years to figure out who's sabotaging me. I'm very quick like, hey, that's Melanie Brown from Gurney, Illinois, our trivia day.
Nice job, Melanie.
Isn't that Mel B's real name, Melanie Brown? Is it? Yeah.
I just know Posh is Victoria. That's the one
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, we're calling Susan from Dublin, Georgia, right now live to see if she'll answer and play for a great trip here in the trivia.
I like our big coffee cup, by the way. Where did we get that?
Custom.
It's custom.
Oh, wow.
It's bespoke.
Yeah. Spend that budget, Gelman.
Yeah.
It steams. You notice we come out, it
Yeah.
steams. Very exciting. Well, just like planned, she's home watching.
Your
busy.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
But wait, Kelly leaves a great message.
Susan Brown is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Who has time?
Hey, Susan, it's Kelly and Ryan here. We were calling you to play for a great prize, $1 million and a new house. But since you're not there, we're going to have to call Janet from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Call us back. Love you. Bye.
So Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Janet, yes, we're calling her now. Let's see if she's watching.
It's my favorite part, watching Gelman sweat.
It was going well when we spun the wheel, and then he changed the game.
I am. We still have marathon.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is Janet there?
Yes, she is. I'm here right now.
Oh, hey, Janet, it's Ryan Seacrest and Kelly Ripa. You're live on the air with us.
Good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning.
good.
Did you know it was us calling?
Yeah, I saw on the phone it said WABC. And I heard it 1,000 miles a minute.
Is that when we pop up at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're also on that channel probably right now, so feel free to take a look. You should thank Susan from Dublin, Georgia for not being home.
Oh, my God. I know, I live in Wisconsin, so
You're
not on you
you're not
yet.
on it.
So
Right.
I can't see it until 9 o'clock here.
Right. Well, we're going to ask you a question from a show that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, a little preview here.
Just kidding, just kidding. That's a beautiful picture of you on the beach. Where is that picture?
That's at Coronado Beach, off of San Diego, across Coronado Island, across from San Diego.
Beautiful.
My brother lived out there, and we went to visit them a couple years ago, and it was beautiful.
Great photo.
Nice, so nice. All right, we're going to spin the wheel and see what you're playing for, okay?
All right, goodbye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Here's a great prize. The Manchester Grand Hyatt in San Diego, California.
Oh my gosh!
Send you right back
We
there.
haven't seen them in 4 years.
See that?
Meant to be.
Just sign Gelman's name on the dotted line and charge away. 7 days and 6 nights. It includes $900 food and beverage credit, a couple's massage. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $5,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guest. Janet, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Here we go. On yesterday's show, we talked with TCS New York City Marathon winner Shailene Flanagan.
Yeah.
What did Shailene say was the first meal she had after the marathon?
Oh, she had a slice of New York pizza.
Yeah, you guys.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Manchester Grand Hyatt San Diego. Find a relaxing getaway at the waterfront Grand Hyatt San Diego and enjoy Pacific Ocean and city views from every room. Close to San Diego's most popular attractions and pristine beaches, the downtown urban resort features 2 rooftop swimming areas, a full-service spa and salon, 8 dining options, plus much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $5,400.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That
so
is
great.
We're so happy for you.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
tell
And
your-
Ryan, I love you on the show, and I had a whole sheet and a half of notes and stuff, but I didn't even need it because I remembered it.
That's great.
You were great.
Tell your family out there we said hi, okay?
I will do that. I'm going to call her and tell her to watch the show.
Great.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive $500 in movie tickets from Fandango. So please pick a number between 1 and 235.
I'm going to just pick out of the blue 230.
There she is. Well, you made someone very happy. You have a great day, Janet. Thank you so much for watching us.
You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Coming up next, Will Ferrell. We're right back.
Still ahead on live, a performance by pop music group Why Don't We? From the series The Long Road Home, Kate Bosworth. And coming up next, Will Ferrell.
Everybody, on tomorrow's show from the new film Daddy's Home 2, Mark Wahlberg will be here.
And from the series Scandal, Guillermo Diaz will be here.
Yeah, and a performance by Jason Mraz. Big
All
show
right,
tomorrow.
that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here comes one of the biggest names in comedy and all of entertainment. Please welcome the incredibly talented Will Ferrell. Yeah, in the whole industry.
All of the solar system.
I love it.
Yes, nature. Nature.
Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Your young lady from the audience who was dancing,
Yes.
she was in it to win it.
Yeah.
I mean, extraordinary.
She was great.
There she is. She's over there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
You go, girl. That was
You know,
a
they have
step
to win.
aerobics
They have
class
to win
right
a
there.
contest.
Oh,
They have to
okay.
beat out other potential trivia
potential-
dancers to be a trivia dancer.
Michael hosts this portion of the show before the show.
Yeah.
He's very excited about it. Yes.
He's drunk with power from it. Anyway,
I can feel it.
Let me
Yeah.
just say this. We love
Yeah.
your haircut, and you look very,
Thank you.
like, regal. Is this for a role?
This is not, this is just, I'm trying to, you have Mark tomorrow,
Yes.
Mark Wahlberg. He
Yeah.
always looks so nice
Yes.
and
Yeah.
well put together.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep up with Mark.
You're blazing
a trail.
Yeah.
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 Right.
So, but no, this is just, I decided to get a short haircut.
Now, young Ryan Seacrest here is
Yes.
a new New Yorker. Like
Right.
he has picked up and moved from California. He's trying
That's
to
right.
figure out his neighborhood.
Okay.
You've done this, right? You
Right.
started out your career in New York.
I moved from LA.
From LA.
Similar situation.
So
you two would wear
So
thermals
I
on
got
Friday.
do you have a broker? Do you have
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Start there.
Start
Did
there.
you, but what? See, she said she lives very close to work. I kind of like the separation from work.
2 words. Roosevelt Island.
good idea.
No, I had a broker who tried to
Really?
get me set up at Roosevelt Island.
Well, it's bad. He's got to be here so early. He'll
Yeah.
be stuck in all sorts of
I
traffic.
just lived on the Upper East Side.
Yeah.
See?
All right.
Yeah.
You guys were.
I mean, not just the Upper East Side.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I got mercilessly made fun of
Oh, for
at
living-
Center
yeah.
Life because it wasn't a hip place to
No,
live.
I know.
But I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine with being made fun of no matter what.
Yeah. But now you checked out Soho, I understand?
I did.
Yeah.
And it was great, but Kelly tells me the commute in the morning will be tough.
I lived there
tough.
for almost 15 years, so I'm like,
How long does that commute take you?
Well, I moved, but it used to take like some days 45 minute, white knuckling it the whole
You
time.
can't do that.
No, I'm not
No.
going to do it. But
No.
you're in Los Angeles, and
I'm in Los Angeles.
we heard that you went on a 5-day bike ride recently. Was
I
that-
did. I
there?
went.
Did you get lost?
I was it was in Greater LA. I couldn't figure out where I was for 5 days. Yeah. No, I went with 4 other friends, and we rode from Monterey down to
Wow.
Santa Barbara.
Oh, that sounds
And
amazing.
We'd ride for 25, 30 miles a day.
Wow.
We'd rotate. Someone would drive in what we called the follow car.
Sure.
Right.
And this is driving,
And that had
by the way.
And that had food. It had food
We
in
don't
it.
really do it like this, do we?
Did it have food and like?
No, we had some snacks.
Snacks in
And then we'd drive to the next town and,
And where do
check
you
into
sleep?
a hotel.
Do you
we'd,
camp?
we'd sleep in a hotel.
You stayed in a
Yeah,
hotel,
yeah,
so you
yeah.
plotted the journey.
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I remember. Yeah.
It sounds like fun.
It was fun. Yeah, we did probably 147 miles total, almost 10,000 feet in elevation.
Wow.
We had climbs and
That's major.
and the local news tracked me the whole way. I found out. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I was
kidding.
on, I turned on, we were in San Luis Obispo, and I turned on the local news. They're like, Will Ferrell was seen at the such and such restaurant. Thomas Hill Organics last night. Here's a photo of him with the chef.
Yeah. Did you wear the whole costume
Oh,
too?
I wore the
Yeah.
for 5 straight days. I wore the bike shorts.
It's not a
Yeah.
costume, you know.
It's
I
called a
thought-
biking kit. A bike kit. Biking
Yeah.
kit.
I know, but I like calling it a costume.
It's spandex
Custom.
gear.
I know, but I
what
like
it
it.
is.
It's padded seat.
I wore
right?
some Mickey Mouse ears, so it was a little bit of a costume.
We're going to take a break. Coming up more with Will Ferrell right
If you notice in that scene, I'm wearing a woman's robe, just so you know.
I didn't even notice that.
Because my clothes have been thrown away, and that's the only thing I could find.
Yeah, it wasn't the right length.
It wasn't quite the right
Not, it
length.
was just at the kneecap.
Just at the kneecap.
This is, of course, the sequel to the 2015 Daddy's Home.
That's right.
Yeah.
Starring myself and Mark Wahlberg. We're back together again.
You're like, this is...
Yes, third movie.
What? Tell me, what it is about Mark Wahlberg that you like so much? That you keep going back for more?
He's very physically fit.
Yeah.
Which I think we all love about Mark.
What, like...
No, he's
special-
got his special chicken,
Snacks.
yams, broccoli. Yeah.
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 All just the fist size.
Right.
He's got
Just
the
a
right
fist size, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I eat a whole pizza.
Now, you had to do a kissing scene here that I understand
I do, yeah.
took quite a long time to create.
In this movie, we introduce our dads into the, and so Mel Gibson plays Mark's dad, John Lithgow plays mine, and John and I are very emotionally available with our relationship as father and son, and anytime we see each other, we kiss on the lips, right there, which was, that scene, that was the first day my kids came to set. And they were laughing. They're like, Dad, how do you do that? It's so embarrassing. And
Is
so,
he good?
he's a great kisser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks very tender.
He-
He looks
he
tender.
looks very, and very, I mean, he's Tony nominated, Oscar nominated.
He's the real deal.
He's the real deal.
If you want to see the emotionally available Will Ferrell,
Yes.
Daddy's Home 2 in theaters on Friday. Great to see you. Congratulations.
We always love it when she stops by. Please welcome to the show, Kate Bosworth. Super chic.
So are you both
Come
look
on.
great.
What's going on?
I'm
I
so
hear
happy
that
to be
you
here.
you celebrated an anniversary with like a dream trip.
I did.
Where
yes.
did you go?
It was my husband and mine 4th anniversary, and we went to Bali, which I'd never been before. It's beautiful.
Right.
And we had some exciting experiences.
What'd you do?
We went to the monkey forest. Which
exciting.
Is that a special forest?
it is a special
Okay,
forest,
I've never
and it
been to
has.
Bali, so I know.
Well, anyone who's been to Bali probably has heard of the monkey forest, but there's just hundreds, if not thousands, of monkeys everywhere, and no one warns you. I will warn anyone who's going there.
Okay.
Basically, when you go, there's different sort of vendors that have bunches of bananas to buy to sell to feed to the monkeys. So I, of course, went up immediately and bought a bunch of bananas. And as I turned around, there was literally just a horde of monkeys.
Oh, my God.
Galloping up to me or loping up to me. And they just crawl right up you. And
Oh, my gosh.
It was terrifying.
They could be dangerous, monkeys, right?
Well, I found that out afterwards.
Ah.
So I just threw the bananas. I panicked, as you would.
Oh,
you know?
really?
I did.
You just threw so you never really hand fed them? Or?
Well, I did. So then, when I learned that you have to approach them sort of delicately with one banana, not a bunch,
Right.
I bought one banana and fed a monkey, not a horde.
This is video, I think, of that moment.
Oh, good.
Where I
Oh,
think
good.
we have video of that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
This is wild.
This is monkey.
You're very calm.
Small monkey.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. I was not calm.
That's like that's a lot of monkey closeness there. I mean,
That was my voice up, you know, like 10 octaves.
Right.
Like, hello, little monkey. That's me very nervous.
Missy, I think that you would embrace all of that. Like I've seen you with the animals here. You embrace
no,
all of wildlife.
I don't know how I would feel about having like monkey bottom on my shoulder.
Rubbing on you.
Well, and it's also, it's the hands, you know, they're like this.
Right, the little hand. Well, the hands I can handle. It's just like any, you know, I don't want the crotch of the monkey
Oh, right.
Monkey scotch, yeah.
sitting on my ear.
Well, then this might not be
Well,
for
Bali
you.
may not be your trip.
Yeah,
I want to go. I do want to go. I want to go.
You're a big sports fan? Are you
Yes.
baseball, football? What do you follow?
Big football fan.
Football.
Dallas Cowboys.
Ah.
Let's hear it.
Are you from Dallas?
No. My husband actually was a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. I grew up loving football but never had a team, so I married him and also the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
Well, yeah. That's serious fanship
Yes.
when you're a Cowboys fan.
Yes.
Say,
America's team.
Yeah, America's team.
team.
That's true.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, Kate reveals one of the most moving experiences of her life right after this.
Brought to you by Hotels.com. With the rewards program, you unlock instant savings.
The Long Road Home, obviously based on true events. And what's interesting is that it shows the juxtaposition of life at home while the soldiers are in combat.
Yes, absolutely. Based on Martha Raddat's amazing book, The Long Road Home. It's, you know, just a really important story to tell, I feel,
She
right
really
now.
captured it, too.
Yeah,
the
she
story,
really did.
yeah. The National Geographic Channel's The Long Road Home premieres tonight at 9 p.m. It's very important.
Yes.
So during the break, you said you made a phone call early this morning.
I did, to my good friend Tony Romo.
Wow.
My favorite person and my favorite player.
Yeah, I understand why.
Yes, and he gave me a phrase to quiz you on because I know you are such a big football fan.
Well, I played back in high school.
Did,
I
right.
played.
Okay, so he gave me
Yeah.
high pointing the catch.
High pointing the catch? I didn't use that as a player. But does that mean you catch the ball at its highest point in the air?
Yes! So a great receiver like Des Bryant, throw up the X.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
well, high point the catch.
And you know
So
when he
he'll
high
catch
points
at
the
height.
catch, he looks to the tuck.
Yes.
I knew that, too.
And how about collapsing the pocket?
Collapsing the pocket is when the quarterback is in the pocket and he get sacked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Romo, what's up, baby? Thank you for taking our call. Great to see you.
Hey, Bosworth, make sure you watch The Long Road Home tonight. And, of course, music with Why Don't We performs. Stick around. Hey, welcome back. This is pretty cool. Best men's room ever in Tennessee. You don't need to stand and talk with women making judgments. It's at the old Hard Rock Park in Myrtle Beach. That's so cool, isn't it?
You see the
that?
dividers?
Women
They're
like,
the dividers
I like
right
it.
there. Heather Durham, Fort Francis, Ontario, Canada. I woke up to 16 degrees Celsius this morning. To put in perspective, that's 3.2 degrees Fahrenheit. We've had snow since October 26th.
Woo.
Ooh, winter has arrived.
Woo.
Tomorrow on the show, Mark Wahlberg.
Yes, and from Scandal, Guillermo Diaz is here.
Also, Jason Mraz performs.
Yeah.
And right now, Why Don't We? With something different. Take us out, guys.
Woo.